video is actually a collab with a fellow YouTuber. Her name's Semira and she posts amazing content to both her YouTube and her Instagram. Semira makes adorable videos that are so much fun to watch, and her editing, it's amazing. So after you have finished with this video, if you still need some more ideas, then go check out her video of 50 more things to do when you are bored. And also make sure you go check out her channel, which I will link down below in the description. Alright, let's get on to 50 things to do when you are bored. Number 1. Test out one of those Pinterest crafts. I know you've been saving them in your boards. We all have hundreds of crafts, so we keep saying we're going to try. Today's the day to try one of those crafts. Either start or work on a journal. I guarantee that a lot of you have started a journal in the beginning of this year and have not followed through. So go back to those and put some more work into it. Make a support or goal board. Basically, take a board and put things that just keep you going on it, put quotes on it, and if you have goals you really want to get done, put those on the board and then hang it up in wherever your workspace or your bedroom so you have that thing to focus on. They're really fun to make. Here is a picture of mine, and then my best friend made one as well. Make a TikTok or an Instagram reel. Photo shoot. You can do one with friends, you can do it alone, you can do destination photo shoots, you can do one completely dressed up, or just smiling in the middle of your room. Just have fun with some photos. I used to do this a lot when I was younger. It's so much fun. Design your dream home. There's a couple apps you can find that allows you to make your home 3D. Or what I did was simply to draw out every single room on a piece of paper. So one of the things I like to do when I'm bored is to go read my Bible or memorize one of those Bible verses I've been meaning to memorize. If you're good at it, that's great. Start doing some drawing. If you're not good at it, that's okay. Start trying some drawing. There's a lot of step-to-step guides in both books you can get from your library, on YouTube, or I find a lot of them on Pinterest. So if you don't know what to draw, or if you know what you want to draw but you're not sure how, you can find a lot of inspiration online. Make a bucket list. It doesn't have to be a life bucket list. You can make a summer bucket list, a fall bucket list, before I go to high school bucket list. Just make some kind of list of things you would like to complete. If it is currently school season, being bored is probably a good time to work on your school. But you can take the time to make it, as I call, vibey. Get out the coffee, get out the tea, put on the nice lights, get the study music going. This is one of my personal favorites on rainy days, and that is to go back through old journals, diaries, photos, memorabilia boxes, just sift through those memories and live in memory lane for a minute. It might be fun to go back and watch an old classic that you grew up watching all the time. For me, that was Tinkerbell, and now I really want to watch it again. Read and gather quotes. I have a notebook where I keep all my favorite quotes that I found from books or Pinterest, and it's a really fun way to gather inspiration to send to friends or use on those days you have no inspiration. The closest you can get to nature, go there and just observe the nature around you. Try to be as quiet as possible and see what critters come out from their little homes. Write a song. Or if you're not into singing and music creation, writing a poem is quite similar and just as much fun. If you're finding yourself bored a lot on like almost a day-to-day basis, I would recommend joining a club or a sport, because that means you've got a lot of free time you're looking to fill, and it might be time to start with a new commitment or a new hobby. Make bracelets or necklaces. Attempt to recreate iconic celebrity outfits. Build a fort. I know a lot of people think of blankets and pillows then, but I'm also saying you could build one outside if you want to. Those are just as much fun, although they tend to be a little more work. This one's a little random, but I think it could be so much fun, and that is to just experiment with Jell-O. And I'm not saying out of the box Jell-O. If that's how you want to make it, you can. I'm saying make the homemade Jell-O, try different fruit combinations and flavors, and if you have any molds around, then put the Jell-O in the molds and just make fun little Jell-O critters. Dry or press flowers and leaves, which you can just save. They look really cool, or you can put inside of a diary, a journal, or some kind of notebook. You can work on sewing or creating a new outfit for yourself. Or if you're not as inclined to do that, then just get some fabric paint and paint over a shirt you already own to make it new and unique. Make a smoothie or a smoothie bowl. Learn how to or continue to work on some crocheting. I know that one of the things I used to go to a lot when I was bored was perler beads. Go back and re-download those good old video games you used to play all the time. Mine are Minecraft and Roblox. Make stickers for your laptop, water bottle, notebooks. You can use them for anything. Everyone likes stickers, so make your own. Test out some new hairstyles. Write a short theater play, screenplay, movie script. This one's classic, but it's always good. paint your nails. And the last one I have for you that is actually surprisingly fun is to make shrinky dinks. Somehow I missed an entire page of notes, so we are going to go over those now. DIY either slime, squishy, or fidget toys. Make your own hair accessories such as headscarves, bandanas, headbands, clips, all that good stuff. Find some space in your room, your office, or your home and just thoroughly deep clean it. The messier the spot you can find, the more satisfying it'll be. I recommend that you do some coloring. It's super relaxing. You can play some music while you do it, and it's great for people who do like crafts and art but are just not in the mood for it that day. Try making your own ice cream or frozen yogurt. Go to a local farmer's market, craft fair, or any small business you can find that have handmade goods. I know one of my favorite activities to do with friends is to go roller skating, so if you have access to a rink or just a pair of skates, I recommend you give it a try. Another activity that I do not enjoy as much, but I know a lot of people do, is bowling. So if that's for you, it's pretty cheap. If you have a bowling alley nearby, you can go spend a couple hours there. Try making crafts out of polymer clay or pottery. Make your own candles. That sounds daunting, but in reality, it's pretty easy to buy the pre-made wax, and then you melt it down, color it, and you can make the candles into whatever shape you want. And if that's not your jam, something kind of along the same lines is making your own soap. Depending on your weather or where you live, either set up a slip and slide or go sledding. Using photos from online or Pinterest, make a mood board for a book or a movie you are currently watching. These used to be pretty popular, I think during the time when Tumblr was taking off, but I still see them sometimes. Try finding some new music or listening to new albums or playlists. You can easily find these on YouTube. Just search up some kind of genre and people have playlists already for you, or Spotify also has their Discover Weekly. It might be fun to learn how to do embroidery. Plant or tend to a garden of any kind. Read about or study about an inspirational historical figure. It's so much fun to learn about our history and the history of just the earth, but also you're taking an inspiration and probably reading a pretty cool story. Plan your dream vacation. There's no budget, there's no time limit. Just plan exactly where you want to go, what you would want to do, and map it all out. So that is all I have for you, and if that wasn't enough and you're still not sure what to do, fear not, Semira has a whole bunch more ideas for you, so go check them out. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you do everything you're supposed to do, such as liking, subscribing, commenting, turning on notifications. It really helps to support small creators, so make sure you go ahead and do that. Until next week or next time I post, goodbye.